I grew up in a family of lawyers and never thought I would be a lawyer. When I finished college, I was unclear what to do next. I was an English major, and the idea of trying to write for a paper or something just wasn't doing it for me. So I took the LSAT on a whim. I did very well, and I said, well, might as well try law school. Everyone thought who knew me that I was going to be a lawyer. I did not know until I decided to try it. And I thought about going to school to be a social worker or a psychologist. Along the way, in looking into that, someone set me up with one of the founding partners of our firm just for a coffee date. His name was Joe DuCanto. And he said, well, why do you want to go to social work or psychology school? You have this law degree. And I said, I like to help people and solve their problems. And he said, that's what I do, and people pay me a lot more money. Why don't you try it? And I didn't know anyone who had even been divorced my whole life. My parents have been married forever. Everyone in my family stayed married. But a week later, his secretary called me, and she said, Mr. DuCanto would like me to have you come in. He needs someone to do some work. His associate's leaving. She's having a baby. Can you come in? I came in, and he said, can you start tomorrow? And I said, no, I'm getting married. I need a month. I didn't quit my other job. I thought I would try this for about 2 weeks, and that was 28 years ago. And I'm still doing this. My role as an attorney is to guide people through a very difficult time in their lives and get them to a better place. And I spend a lot of time individually with my clients, many of whom are truly not happy to be where they are, helping them think about where they could be and how do we get there. And so I look at myself in a way as a guide through a very difficult process. And when I feel like I've accomplished something, is because we get to the other end and someone is ready to start a new phase in their life. Some of the challenges in what I do is meeting all sorts of people going through a hard time in their life. Some people are scared, some people are angry. The scared and the sad people, I feel like I can connect with them and I can take them through because deep down, I know that they're going to be better off. The angry people I also can handle very well, but it's harder because they're looking at the process as something that's not really their fault, and they're mad about it, and those are the people that I think are the most challenging. What clearly gives me the greatest satisfaction is meeting people in a difficult time in their life and taking them through this course and seeing them after. And people who I see after that have moved on in their lives, that are happy, that can support themselves, they meet somebody else, that's what makes me feel the best about what we do. I think what's changed most in the family law profession since I started are the laws, because family law is a really unique area, and every person is different, and everyone's situation is different. And what I've seen happen, particularly in most recent years, is that laws are being made to try to turn everyone's situation into a cookie cutter, and that's not how it is. And so that's the part of this profession that I think, as good family lawyers, we try to stop that from being the answer, but it's there and it's changed a lot. As I've progressed in my career, I truly believe that a good settlement is the way to go, but sometimes that's just not possible. And recently, a few years ago, I took a case that had a very unusual set of facts, and I believe that I was right in terms of the legal aspects of the case. And we argued it in the trial court, and we lost. And then I really just felt like I had the right approach. And we took an appeal of the case, and we won in the appellate court. And they took this case to the Supreme Court, and we won in the Supreme Court. And at the end of the day, although it was so much harder this way, I felt like our client got the right result from hard work, and it showed me that as much as I would rather try to settle a case, sometimes you just can't. And I think that that process showed me that there's nothing I can't do as a lawyer.